plastic products have become increasingly controversial in our modern world. Countries, cities, and towns worldwide are concerned with the destructive effect these single-use plastic products are having on our environment, and as such, single-use plastics bans are becoming increasingly popular. With this in mind, plastic straws are set to have a very rocky future. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's episode of 60 Minutes. My name is Julia Brown, and I'll be your host for this evening. In tonight's episode, we will dive headfirst into the forward and reverse logistics of plastic straws, the information systems that allow plastic straws to appear in shops worldwide, and the challenges plastic straws are facing today and will continue to face in the future. So firstly, let's take a look into the logistics of plastic straws. The plastic straw supply chain can be considered an extended supply chain as a variety of raw materials must be sourced before manufacturing, and a third-party logistics provider must be employed to ensure the effective delivery and transportation of materials and inventory. The typical supply chain for a plastic straw looks a little something like this. At the start of the supply chain, the raw materials for the plastic straws must be procured. Plastic straws are made from a specially formulated blend of polypropylene resin, colorants which give the straws their aesthetically pleasing appearance, plasticizers which improve the flexibility of the plastic, and antioxidants and stabilizers that ensure the product is safe to use. These raw materials are then transported to drinking straw manufacturers, where they are mixed together and taken through a variety of manufacturing processes, including plastic compounding and straw extrusion, which give the straw its familiar tube shape. The straws are then packaged either in paper sleeves for hygienic individual use or bulk packaged in plastic pouches and cardboard boxes for commercial use. These packaged straws are then delivered to distribution warehouses and wholesalers through a third-party logistics provider. Retailers then order the plastic straws from the wholesaler, who sends them from the warehouse to the retailer's stores. Consumers then have access to the plastic straws from the retailers. As plastic straws are a single-use product, the straws are disposed of by the consumer after use and either end up in landfill or incinerated. Additionally, the plastic straw supply chain works via a pull system. This means that the straws are made to order once there is enough demand for them. A growing issue for the plastic straw industry is rising consumer expectations. With growing environmental consciousness, consumers are more concerned with the company's logistics social responsibility, especially their sustainability practices and dedication to the preservation of the environment. Therefore, the reverse logistics of plastic straws has become an increasingly controversial topic. When plastics are recycled, they are often melted down and sent back to the supply chain to be repurposed or produced into new products. Unfortunately, plastic straws are not only small, but they are made out of hard plastic, which means they often fall out of recycling machines and end up in landfill, polluting our environment. If the industry is to survive in the future, plastic straw manufacturers must meet rising consumer expectations and take action to produce more sustainable options in the future. One of the most successful plastic straw manufacturers in the world is Global Source's drinking straw manufacturers and suppliers, which has 1.5 million international buyers, including 94 of the top 100 customers throughout the world. Global Sources requires advanced information systems, including office automation systems, communication systems, transaction processing systems, and management information systems. Furthermore, the use of GPS and radio frequency identification, better known as RFID, ensure the effective management and tracking of inventory and consumer demand. However, Global Sources and many other plastic manufacturers and distributors are likely to experience a dramatic reduction in demand and revenue in the future. The environmentalist movement against plastic straws began with a single video. A plastic straw lodged up a sea turtle's nose was the catalyst for an anti-plastic straw revolution, instigating the hashtag #SayNoToPlasticStraws. Further studies have emerged showing that our marine life are consuming decomposed pieces of plastic, better known as microplastics, contaminating the seafood we consume. Major brands and companies, including McDonald's, Starbucks, and American Airlines, jumped on the bandwagon, pledging to eliminate plastic straws from their businesses globally by 2020. Whilst plastic straws only represent 7.5% of plastic pollution reported, the multitude of environmentalist movements calling for bans and boycotts of plastic straws have altered consumers' purchasing behaviours. There is a strong belief amongst consumers and activists alike that extreme waste straws generate is not worth the minimal convenience. To remain competitive in this environmentally conscious market, Drinking straw manufacturers and suppliers will have to alter their supply chain to include more sustainable raw materials. These will need to meet consumers' rising demands for biodegradable and recyclable drinking straw options. In the coming years for the plastic straw, it truly is adapt or die. Thank you for tuning in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope the next time you pick up a plastic straw, you have a little think about the complex logistics behind them. I look forward to seeing you next time here at 60 Minutes. I'm Julia Brown, and thank you for watching.